tack one can to hit the last 3 days, that's marvelous.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to have to because that's what all I brought.
A lizard crawling across through there or something. Yeah. Cobwebs. It's hard going hiking and camping when you're scared of spiders. Can't stand them. What happened? Oh. Some equipment failure. Yeah. Pretty decent trail. It's really leveled off. I like it. Thank you. I'll tell you what, man, I think we got a pretty good chance of getting the fire going tonight. There's a lot of wet stuff out here, but we get a lot of stuff like this, that stuff will burn like crazy. We can dry out, you know, some bigger stuff. We can probably have a decent fire tonight. Everything is really wet. We've had a lot of rain the last couple of days. And the trail is really muddy. There's some places that there's just nothing but a swamp. And just hoping to have a fire tonight, kind of help control the bugs and stuff. But definitely have the DEET and the little off clip-on fan thingamajig going later. Hopefully that'll help control the mosquitoes. What is it?
Bottle of beer up here.
I'm not sure that I'm still on the trail here.
Seems to be going downhill quite a bit.
Yeah. I think it's just kind of going around that swampy area right there. You know what happens every time you go downhill?
Yep.
You gotta go back up.
That's right.
What happened, Dennis?
In the water.
Man, you need some hiking shoes.
Yeah. I had some, I didn't. Yeah, storage. I'm mad at that woman. There wasn't no cost for that. If you paid us, we shouldn't be like that, your storage.
I hear you. Well, we just took a little snack break. Filled up our canteens with water. I brought 2 little pieces of 6 mil plastic. They're pretty good size. Just something dry to sit on. It's nice to have. End up stopping and getting a Sawyer Squeeze water filter because my other filter, the Sawyer, was well, the last time I'd used it I didn't properly put it away, and after reading it a little bit I thought I better be safe and just go get another one. And then when I got to Walmart, they didn't have the Sawyer they had the Sawyer squeeze, and I was wanting to get one of those anyway, because I thought they filter water a little faster, and they do. It's quite a bit faster, and it comes with the 32-ounce bag instead of the 16. So I used actually both of them, and we filled 3 canteens up within just a few minutes, so it wasn't too bad. This is our water source. This actually goes up the way a little bit there and goes underground, so it's basically just a big spring up there that's open down through here, and it's a little cloudy in areas, but for the most part it's fairly clean water. So I try to get as clean water as I can to save the filter. Had some trail mix, I just had a couple snacks. As you can see, the water bottle's nicely filled up with Nalgene, and that's my spare water there. I haven't even touched it, so doing good. Got a nice little spot here. We actually thought about camping here. I don't know what we're going to do yet. We may end up camping here, we may not. We haven't made our minds up yet. Let's see if I can get across the creek without falling in. If I fall in, it'll be some good footage anyway. Like I said earlier, we're on the Osborne Bend Trail loop, whatever you want to call it. Not real sure exactly how far on the trail we've went. For the most part, I think we're somewhere about halfway, but it's just hard to tell because the little trail map we have, there's a big cobweb. Big cobwebs. The map that we get here it's not that good as far as telling you how far you go, and I'm sure there's a way to figure it out, and I don't know how to figure it out, so definitely something I probably ought to work on. That's the trail right there. I didn't realize we was that close to the trail. We kind of went up that way, right over there. It's coming from that way. Right down through there. It goes right up through there. I guess we kind of went up that way, then came back around. So cool. But anyway, won't be too much longer. We're gonna try to figure out a place to set up camp for the night. Get the hammocks hung up. Everything is so wet, so I just don't know if we're gonna be able to have a fire tonight. Down here where we're at, everything is just, I mean, it's just completely drenched. There's not a whole lot of sunlight gets down here, so everything is soaking wet. There's no chance for it to dry out. But if we get a chance, hopefully we'll have a fire later when we set up camp. So next time I film, hopefully we'll be in camp with the hammock set up and fire going and be able to relax for a while. Till then, later. Well, we finally decided to make camp. I have no idea what time it is. I'd say it's somewhere around 3:30, 4 o'clock. I'll check in a minute. Actually, I have my phone in my pocket right now. Got the Eno double nest up. My brother's got the Eno single. Been gathering some wood for a fire. Everything's so wet though. I don't know how we're going to be able to get a fire going. Even the dry stuff I can find still pretty daggone wet. Yeah, it's 4:30 right now, so anyway, I'm just kind of hanging out in the hammock trying to take a load off my feet right now. Relax. Feels good. I brought my Big Agnes air core with me, but I don't know if I'm going to sleep on it. It's really, really comfortable, but I think it may just be too hot. So, we'll see. But, got my little Show you a little bit of the camp sitting from the hammock. So anyway, I've showed everybody on a previous video pretty much all my equipment except for my backpack. And it's an old backpack that I bought years ago. It's a Coleman. I think it's called an Expedition or something. But it's a exterior frame. Okay, I'll come help you out. I'll get off here. I'll get back with you later. Alright, well, I'm back in the hammock. We had a issue with Dennis's bug net, but we got it. And man, it is hot. It is so humid out here. I'm just laying in the hammock. I'm just sweating like crazy. I can't see me using that big Agnes blow up mat tonight. I just think it's gonna be way too hot. We'll see once it gets, you know, close to dark. But one thing I did make a change is instead of the down sleeping bag that I have, I brought a fleece blanket instead. Saved about £1.50 maybe, I don't know, something like that. But it's just too hot. I think the fleece will be more than enough to keep me warm tonight, if I even need that. But another thing that I didn't do in my equipment review for this trip is I didn't have weight for my clothing. That ended up coming out to about 2 pounds, I think. I just got an extra pair of shorts, an extra shirt, and about 4 pairs of socks. I like to bring extra socks because you never know when your feet might get wet. I try to change them out pretty often when I'm hiking. So, but we'll hang out here for a little while and rest. Get a second wind and fix some dinner. I'll bring you back to me later. Where are you going? There's Dennis's hammock set up. The Eno single nest with the Pro Fly. And this is mine, the double nest with the dry fly. Still haven't made up my mind whether I'm going to do the air little big Agnes air core yet. Feels pretty cool right now. Feels so much better than what it did earlier. You can see our bear bag hanging up there. Not really bear bags, they're just some Sea to Summit bags. We put all of our food in, hang it up. Had a nice dinner. I had Mountain House spaghetti. Dennis had the chili mac. Pretty good. Ow, ow. I have no shoes on. Because Dennis has got my sandals. His shoes got wet. They're my sandals.
You didn't bring extra shoes.
Don't make me repo.
Huh?
Don't make me repo. Anyway. I'm not sure how, but his shoes ended up close to my hammock.
You want to spray any of this on your hammock?
No, I'm good, man. I got that little thing there. I think I'll be good.